Hey, good afternoon. This is Manny here. Welcome to Manny's 3M show. Today we are going to talk about the book on crucial conversations by four authors. I'll put it in the chat. Uh, this is a very practical book, very helpful for improving the productivity and the conversations, especially when the conversations are really tough. Like your boss promised you a promotion or increment, and he didn't fulfill that promise. So then in that stage, if you are a employee, how are you going to address to your manager? Or if you're a manager, somebody is not coming to your meetings, and he's not performing, he or she is not performing as good as the other people in your team. So how are you going to handle that conversation? This is another example. A customer who is not paying you for weeks, sometimes in months. So you have to get on the call. I mean, you were like, it's hard to reach and stuff. You have to get on a call and come. How are you going to handle that conversation? So things like that. So for that, there are three ideas that are given in the book, which are very practical and extremely helpful. First one is called When I. We always have a story about what could have happened to the other side of the, other side of the coin. Basically, if you're a manager and one of your team member is not making to the team meetings and not performing well, so you have assumption that that person is purposely avoiding my meetings, and he or she is capable of doing more, purposely dragging me into the delaying the projects and whatever and whatnot, whatever the stories come up. So reach out to that person when you have a call with them, when you talk to them. When I see you are missing the meetings, and you are not performing enough compared to the other team members, I feel like you are avoiding it for a reason, and you are capable, but you're not avoiding, not doing it on par. So can you give me the full picture of the story? What is going on your side? I may be wrong in my thinking, and so let the person set up the stage for the person to tell their part of the story. So this is a very good stage to set it up. This is what I'm thinking. What is your story? That makes a great start for the conversation. But things can go well or may not go well. Sometimes it may get into angry. People get angry, and emotions flying around and stuff like that. So that time you heard the second idea come in, called find the common ground. The common purpose, common goals, and common values. If a husband and wife are getting into arguments, are getting into fight situations, look for a common ground. Like, hey, I'm not here for to fight with you. We love our family. We love being together and doing everything good for our family. So let us talk it out and see what is causing this thing, and slowly ease into that. So clearly specify your objective. You are not here to fight, and by connecting the common ground, between if somebody is not paying you on time and stuff. See, I know you have high values. We've been always getting money from you on time, but this time it has been so much delay. I appreciate your integrity and everything. So like that, bring that common ground, and then to make that conversation smoother. And the third one is priming. So the example in the book is, a factory manager has to make people to shift between two shifts. One is the 9 to 5, another one is 3 to 12. So when he announced it, people were really upset, you know. So that time, a question something could be, do you guys thinking that we are doing this only for the purpose of money, to make more money for the business? And you ask questions like that, then people start talking about, yeah, of course, I mean, it is going to create so much problems, because of they can start discussing things about it, so if you assume, I mean, of course, we say changing these kind of things causes issues and challenges, and it's hard for people to agree with you. So coming up with questions like that, priming questions about to spark the conversation again. Sometimes they go into silent, when a factory manager announce this, people go into silence in order to make them to talk about some ideas and stuff. Priming questions will be really helpful. So I think these three ideas, you can find it very valuable. I found it very valuable to have a tough conversations with whoever it is, wife or son or daughter or friend or anybody like that, or a customer. This can be applied to anything, any situation, whenever the tough conversations are needed. This guide is very, very helpful. You can use it to make it, apply these ideas and be more productive. For more information and ideas, join my group, entrepreneurproductivityforum.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.